Good Thursday morning. It's the 2nd of October, 2025. It's going to be a beautiful day. I say get up around 70 degrees, crystal skies, beautiful weather. This is fall at its best, so enjoy it. And actually, straight through the weekend, it's going to be really nice. Highs will get up into the mid and upper 70s by Sunday, but just sunny conditions. I mean, not helping our drought situation, but seriously, this is just beautiful time of year. We do have a chance of some wet weather coming in mid next week, as temperatures will be up near 80 Monday, Tuesday, but then drop off to the mid-70s by mid next week. But in general, temperatures are going to trend still above normal, and I think pretty much still a drier pattern, although we do have some chances now. Some rain with some fronts coming through. Maybe a better chill down later in the period, too. We'll have to see how that looks on the forecast models. Let's go quick. I mean, here's the high. It is really wedged down. This is the thing that kept all the Melda and everything else off the coast, and that's why we are good. Still got strong onshore winds, and there's a lot of challenges down on the beaches with some additional houses getting eroded away. So just moving it forward, already see as this high goes from being over top of us to the east, that's going to change the wind trajectory, I should say. It gets a little bit warmer as we head into next week, but a front is approaching. Starts off, this is a huge warm-up here in the middle part of the country. This is strong southerly winds, so they're going to really bask in summertime types of temperatures. That warmth is going to head our way. There is a bit of a disturbance here in the south that was being slightly watched, maybe for some tropical development. Not expected, but a lot of moisture around. That is going to help and hits a little bit of this front passage moisture, we hope, to bring us a little better chance as we get in the middle part of next week. We see that on the GFS here. Here's where the rain starts to get in on Wednesday, and then the front comes through, and we're getting that moisture squeezed out because of the front approach. Let's hope this comes true, because we need as much as we can get. And it's a good shot of cold air, by the way, coming out of the north. Would not be surprised to see some lake effect snow and stuff out of this. Even though it's not showing at least the lake effect showers. That front comes through with a good shot of rain in Wednesday, Thursday. We can hope that is true. Followed by some chillier weather. Not super cold, but chillier weather. At one point, it looked really cold on that front on these models. But yeah, it's backed off. Don't be surprised. As we get closer to these this time of year, we get out of that. Now we get into this pattern. This is a zonal pattern, is what they call it. Mild weather. Temperatures aren't really extreme here or anywhere really with this. But it's pretty much above normal as far as temperatures go. And dry for the most part. So we stay dry straight up there. This is near the end of, or the middle of the month. And by this point in time, still, we've been dry. Here's some more tropical potential trouble. That is a seriously strong system if it comes true, but I wouldn't count anything this far out. This is a really cooler and colder shot of air coming in into the northern part, and that will bring another front, but it's not going to come too far south. And then late in the period, we see kind of some cooler air drift down here. This is a strong warm-up and potentially severe weather outbreak here in the middle part of the country. This is so far out. We're talking now around the 18th or so of October. But what I did notice, even in all that time, if you look at the total QPF, we're going to have this one shot. So watch, I'm just going to go quick through and show you what's going to happen. So we're dry. And then next week, hopefully we get the influence of both this southern moisture and the front to come through to give us, quite a bit of rain, possibly an inch or so of rain here. And we got to hope that comes true, because after that, watch, it doesn't grow anymore. There's no additional rainfall after that initial front. So we need that rain, because this is the rain from that original, front middle of next week. And the models could be overdoing it. We'll have to see in general. All right, so what does it look like temperature-wise? Let's quickly look through this at the anomalies. This is the upper level, and you can see this is the cooler air that's been around and will stick around for today and a little bit of tomorrow. And then it gets eroded and we go to above normal. This is way above normal, like I said. I mean, temperatures probably up here getting into the 90s possibly in the upper plains. That's pretty crazy this time of year. But not unheard of. Just crazy. That warmth goes shooting up into Canada, and here goes the cool down in the west. You get a seesaw or a kind of balanced effect always. If you cool in the west, you're going to warm up in the east, and so we're warmer than normal here. And this is the front as we go into Wednesday of next week. And then you see this cooler shot coming in middle part of next week, the high gets to our north and it cools us down for sure, but not as cold as it looked like. So yes, we're going to cool down, and then stay about near normal, and then warm right back up before potentially another front will put us back more towards the normal. And then here's the cooler in the west, so we're going to warm up again. Nothing super cold or super warm in any of this forecast outlook, and we need that moisture middle next week. So that's pretty much what I got for you. The forecast, looking at the Weather Prediction Center's overall precipitation outlook for us over the next 7 days, shows the influence of that front coming, and maybe, like we're seeing now, 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch maybe out of this. But again, this is through Thursday morning, so it could be more rain after that. And if we look at the long range outlook, again, showing the pretty much above normal temperatures showing up. And if we look at precipitation outlook, pretty much near normal, not below normal, but not above normal, like we need to offset the drop. All right, y'all, that's it. Have a good Thursday or Friday.